Welcome to another exciting episode of Teaching Orchestra. In this video, we're going to be going over El Toro, which means the bull in Spanish, by Don Brubaker. Don Brubaker has 30 years of teaching band, orchestra, and guitar. He also conducts the Evans Youth Orchestra in his home state of Virginia. He's also available for clinics, festivals, and contest judging. So if you're in the Virginia area, Don Brubaker's retired now, so you might be able to get him cheap. In addition to El Toro, Don Brubaker's also got an arrangement out of Vivaldi's Gloria in Excelsis Dio in Excelsis, Excelsis, Hypsistois, Excelsis, Ivici, Excelsis. See, this is why I'm not a choir teacher. Anyway, back to El Toro. El Toro actually has real program notes right here on the front cover. And we learn here that this is about a bullfight. So if we think about a bullfight, what we'd probably think of, musically speaking, is a paso doble. But that's not the case here. We are in a triple meter here. It's actually felt in one, but definitely not duple. So I think it's more of a fandango. El Toro is a grade 2, and it's a pretty doable grade 2. It's something that most second-year orchestras should be able to play and get through quite successfully. It's in 3/4, but there's not a whole lot of uneven bows. There are some, and I'll give you some strategies for that later in the video. There's also some opportunities for some off-the-string playing. There's some double down bows. And for some of these quarter notes, you can have your students play them as brush strokes, or maybe even play spiccato on the 8th notes if your students are that advanced. Later on, we have some E string material in both the first and second violin part, and it's written in octaves so that you can split up your players by ability. If they don't yet quite have the E string technique and you're taking them to a contest, you can have them play the lower octave. And you don't need to put too many students on the upper octaves. You just need one or maybe two to have it sound. You could stack the lower octave section and you'll probably do better balance-wise that way. El Toro also has a roadmap. We have a DCL coda, so the students get to learn what that is. And your students may have been exposed to this before in their method book, but it was probably in something that's like 2 lines long, whereas El Toro is like a 2.5-minute concert piece. El Toro is also quick and fun, but it's not as fun when it's played under tempo. So if your students don't have the technique to play this at dotted half note equals 60, you might want to wait until they're ready, maybe in their 3rd year, if it's not happened their 2nd year. In the next video, I'm going to talk about bowings, and there are some things that we need to work on with the right hand in order to be successful on El Toro, and I hope to see you in the next video.